Hi, and welcome back to the Travels of Red Rover. We are Corinne and Shawn, travelers and photographers. Over the last 6 months, we've started to document our travels so that we can bring our friends, family, and of course you along with us. This is the first video you've seen of ours. Thank you for joining us. We hope that you enjoy the video, and if you do, please hit the like button, and even better, please subscribe. And never hesitate to leave us a comment. If you're a returning subscriber and already part of our community, thank you too. We appreciate your continued support of our channel. We appreciate it when you hit that thumbs up, and we love to hear from you, so please don't hesitate to leave us a comment. This week's video is actually one we shot last winter on a trip to the Monoliths just outside of Kingman, Arizona. We had a great time there photographing the new moon coming up over the Monoliths. We then headed for Oatman, Arizona, and a little short trip on Route 66. Oatman is a cool Old West town and a favorite destination on Route 66. So get ready, buckle up, and enjoy the ride. Hi folks!
We're here at the Cerbat Mountains Recreation Area, northwest of Kingman on Highway 93. We're at the trailhead called the Monolith Garden Trail at Coyote Pass.
It's a beautiful spot. We've got a little camping spot here that we're going to stay overnight. The reason we're here is to do some photography under moonlight tonight, and it's a kind of special night for moonlight photography.
Yes, there'll be a full moon tomorrow night. It'll be a super full moon, and we think tonight will be pretty good because the moon is going to rise just before sunset. So hopefully by the time the moon clears the horizon a little way and gets over these monoliths, then the glow of the sunset will still be lighting up our rocks.
So yes, it could be a wonderful evening. The monoliths are a particularly good subject because they have some really terrific shapes that give you lots of opportunities for kind of sharp corners and contrast and shadows and things of that sort that can help make the picture interesting.
Yeah, our challenge tonight is wind. It's windy now, and that's why we're filming inside the van. We hope that maybe the wind will drop down a bit by sunset.
Yeah, we really hope it's going to drop down a bit. It's been blowing very, very hard. You might even be able to hear it a little bit in the background noise of the video here tonight, this afternoon, because it's really, really howling out there. Hopefully it'll calm down though just at sunset or a little after sunset, so it'll make doing some photography a lot easier. So anyway, we hope you enjoy coming along with us, and sit back and relax and enjoy the video. Where the moon's going to come up?
No,
we should hit some clouds.
We should do that though.
Or at least some dust.
We're just out on the Monolith Garden Trail and doing some reconnaissance, checking out where might be the best locations to have good subject matter and also a view of the moon when it rises. We've taken a look at our augmented reality in TPE, the app that we use, and it shows that the moon should rise up over some of these rocks around 7:20 this evening. hopefully we'll still have a little of the blue hour left for that.
Here's a pan of the area that Corinne was referring to. Not only did it turn out to be excellent for the moonrise, but it also was wonderful for some landscape shots. Even after we find an area we like, we often do some more exploring just to make sure there's another better spot, or if we've guessed wrong where the moon was coming up and the sun was going down. We had some friends join us for the evening, and what an evening it was. Here are some of the shots that we took that evening. Everybody. It was a windy night. We had a pretty good sleep. It's a pretty nice camp spot and pretty convenient. But one of the things we like to do in the morning is to walk around and clean up the campsite. It's important to us to pay it forward so that other folks that come to this campsite can come to a nice clean campsite with without a lot of garbage and things like that around. So please, if you're out boondocking, please take a few minutes and run around and pick up the garbage before you leave. We all appreciate it. Thanks.
So after our night of photography, we decided to do a little side trip. We're heading off to Oatman, Arizona. It's an old mining town. They've turned it into a bit of a tourist destination. Lots of shops that sell pottery and turquoise and Mexican blankets and what have you. There's a few old restaurants in town, and sometimes you are lucky enough to hit it on a weekend or a holiday and they've got some mock gunfights on the main street.
Yeah, it's usually a pretty fun day. The only thing to keep in mind is that it's a very popular destination and it can be quite busy.
Yep. And we are arriving fairly early in the day, so hopefully it won't be too crazy out there, but it's a really scenic drive, so we'll hope to show you little bits along the way.
The trip from Kingman through Oatman to Bullhead City is on the old Highway 66. And in this area, the old road is frankly a destination in itself, and it's wonderful to make some stops along the way. Here are some clips showing the scenery and the road between Kingman, Arizona and Oatman, Arizona, set to a little driving music. To say Oatman is an eclectic little town is a significant understatement. This former mining town is set in a landscape of pinnacles that are absolutely gorgeous. The town itself, it features old clapboard buildings circa 1900. There are wild burros wandering the streets, producing lots of orange-colored poo, resulting from all the carrots that the burros eat. There are gunfights a couple times a day. The streets are very narrow and filled with motorcycles, cars, trucks, and RVs. So be careful as you wander and look at the shops. A not to be missed part of any trip to Oatman are the shootouts in the street. This particular one is put on by a group of Shriners. They're all volunteers, and all the money raised actually goes to support the various Shriner hospitals. The actors are wonderful. They put on a great show, and it's appropriate for all audiences. They also spend some time with the audience after the show taking photographs.
I want to remind you that hopefully because we have a check, but hopefully we are using blanks. Hopefully. But these guns are extremely dangerous, so please don't walk out in front of us. Don't cross the street. If you have any children or anyone acting like a child, make sure you have a hold of them. Somebody here for the first time in our little town. Put your hands up. Let me know where you are. Let me know where you are. Wow, that's great. We asked that question because we get tired of shooting the same people all the time. Just like you know where you are. I want to thank you for coming up to Oatman. You came on a nice day. We want to thank you. Hope you have a lot of fun. Go home and tell your friends. We do these shows for two reasons. One, natural entertainment. But the other, kids and Shriners, children's hospitals, and bird centers. And no child. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And no child, no family is ever charged at a Shriners hospital. We had the Open Out Loud Shrine Club. We raised money for them. We just gave them a check for $1,000. That brings the total donation just by doing shows out here in the middle of the street to $102,000. Just by $102 grand. Thank you. That doesn't look like you. That's a lot of falling down. That's about $1 every time. And naturally, we don't get paid to do this. We do this. We love doing it. It's a great cause. It's a lot of fun. We love entertaining you. But how we raise the money is after the show. We walk away with our hats in our hands. We ask you to please be generous.
Did you tell him I was a bank robber? Let me tell you, folks, that is why I don't like guys. I'm a bank robber and I like girls. Don't worry, I've done this. Don't worry, I've done this before. Rob that bank fair and square.
You know who I am?
Now, who are you?
I'm a bank robber. So if something goes down, I won't have to shoot you.
Ha! Shoot me, you ain't even seen me shoot you.
You don't get a chance to shoot. Just look at me.
Take this. Hold on!
Quit moving!
Oh, quit shooting!
Quit moving! Look, give me the barrel. I got it!
Have a great day.
I think Corinne had a great time with the show. After the show, Corinne and I had a little lunch, and then we toured the shops, the open-air markets that are along the street. Well, this brings us to the end of this episode. We sure hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit that like button. And if you haven't, please subscribe. It really does help us. And of course, if you have any comments or thoughts or ideas, we love to hear from you. Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.